Man, I look really dark. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to SynergyGamingTV. That camera is just a tad low. I thought I had it figured out. Give me one more second. That looks better. It still looks super dark though. Why am I so far away? What's going on? Welcome back, everybody. Yes, there's always a delay on streams, innocent child. There's always a delay. Okay, and I like to have a little bit of a delay. Gives me time to edit and buffer chat. They're never ever live. I usually put like a 1 minute delay on a lot of times. All right. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? So we're going to start off. Sven VDL, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. We are going to start with some casting. That's right. So we're going to cast 4v4. And you're probably like, Synergy, how do we do that? I will show you. Actually, I won't show you because it's a trade secret. But it's going to be fucking awesome.
It's going to be... That's not the voice I wanted.
It's going to be fucking awesome. Yes. Super awesome sauce. Here we go. Let's get ready to rock and rumble.
Alrighty then. Player. Me. Who else is playing? Oh, because Schnufflepuff isn't playing anymore. I saw him on here like at 4 a.m. my time. I'm Svenergy. Sven! They're over here! They're doing the Sven. They always build the best buildings. I don't know why. Always the best. Always the best buildings. Sven from How I Met Your Mother. Hey, look at that. Look at that. You see that? 9 players maximum. Casting games. Oh, excuse me. Look at that, I'm not there. What is this? What is this ludicrous madness? The madness. What is this? How can I get that light closer to my face? See, I look good there. I don't look so good on my monitor. Why? I need to get closer. Closer to the light. People are probably freaking the fuck out. Why don't we see Synergy? Why isn't Synergy in the lobby? It's a waste of time! Do some push-ups! Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Black magic. Well, there's more to that. Hey, 3rd place. Look at that. Congrats on the position badge. Over the way. Doing the push-ups. Where's most people watching right now? Twitch. So you guys know we're also live on YouTube. YouTube's where it's at. Shake it, baby. Shake it, baby. If you guys are brand new here and you haven't checked out the YouTube channel, head over there and do that. youtube.com/c/SynergyGamingTV or !YouTube in the chat. Give you a link over there. Check out some of the videos. Check out the stream. Subscribe. And enjoy the content. I just released, guys, if you're English hard sometimes. If you guys haven't checked out, I've started a new series called Learning How to Forts. And this is gonna be me casting like noobs. King Benjai's pretty good too. All the old school guys, Balberto, Romero, Incursus, Felix. Who else am I missing? There's 2 other names out of my head. 42 is another really good one. King Benjai. That's where it's at. They don't play much anymore because they don't have any more competition. They got so good at the game that they just don't play anymore. Well, Bob does, but a lot of them don't play anymore. Or I shouldn't say anymore. I should say just very rarely. Where's everybody today? Yeah, we should lock the teams. Oh yeah, I've seen you in my lobby, dude. Unless you changed your name. I remember the name familiar. To the dredge. Okay, let's do a vanilla. Let's do a vanilla cast. Now, the one time I want to do some casting and no one's going to show up into the fucking lobby. Okay, we're also pushing to try and get 1,000 subs on YouTube, guys. So I can become partner. I want to become a partner on YouTube. So if you like the content, make sure to subscribe. What the fuck? Why are people leaving? Can't handle casting pressure. They'll probably know they'll be on like a YouTube game or something like that, right? Why is this so... I'm so dark. I don't understand this. Okay, that's not too bad. I could brighten it. I could brighten up maybe just to see hair. How do I do that? Properties, video configuration, and brightness. I do it with light, but I don't have enough light yet. Okay, we'll look at it after. God damn it, guys. Where is everyone? This is baloney. Baloney and meatballs. Be right back. Hell yes, what's up, buddy? Hey man, thank you for the compliments and the comments on my last YouTube video. I know the casting was a bit whack, but I hope you liked the video. Or what are you casting? Just for fun. YouTube shit. Doing a new series. I'm looking for noobs. Oh my god, this is so dumb. People suck. If I was more popular. If I was more popular, this would be better. Oh, for fuck's sakes. There he is, Helios HD. Alright. So apparently there's a new Fast and Furious movie coming out. I don't know how I feel about that. No, but everyone else can because they can just see, because as a spectator I can see both bases, right? So you guys will get double shit on. But I don't really care because I'm not going to win or lose. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, if he comes back in, I'm kicking him. I don't really care what you do. You shouldn't, but I don't really care what you do. Kind of looks great, the preview, I think. Kaboom, mate, what are you talking about, bud? Kind of looks great, the preview. Like me, I'm a preview. What are we referring to? Fast and Furious. Yeah, absolutely. 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 And what's her name? Mia or Jordana Brewster. She's all like super kung fu-y fucking like crazy fighter chick in this one. She's not just like the fat pregnant wife. She actually like knows stuff and like contributes. She's not just like on the computer like hanging out. So that's a plus, right? I mean, that's pretty cool. Hey, speaking of which, what should I do for my background? I was thinking about getting a custom Synergy Gaming neon sign, like right here. It'd be kind of cool. I could also do like the the sound padding. I was thinking about doing like Synergy colors, like white and blue maybe. The wall's pretty close, so to do like lighting is kind of tricky. But I figured like maybe if I put like a blue Synergy neon sign there, right there, and then have like a white light that comes up, because Synergy, you know, Synergy Gaming is like blue and white. Then like a white light there, and then I'd have like a you can't see that. You'd have like a blue light on this side to kind of like, I don't know. I'm thinking of ideas. yeah, we'll do 2v2. 2v2, fuck people. Let's do up and down. No one ever plays up and down. Okay, you ready, guys? Alright guys, welcome to Synergy Gaming TV, another episode of Forts here. We're doing a 2v2 cast. Teams are going to be Helios HD and Innocent Child versus Synergy and looks like Marex. Interesting. So, not much going on there, but doing a quick build here on Team 2. Going for the standard kind of small build using minimal resources. I'm hoping this game is relatively balanced. We just kind of did a quick 4v4 here, kind of off the fly. I like the going for mass eco. Very interesting. You can see the difference between the two builds. I'm not really revealing too much because they can clearly see that there's 4 mines versus 3 because no one's covering their bottom. Oh, excuse me. Interesting thoughts though. At the 1 minute mark, we're already putting armor in the front. That may or may not hinder whether or not the Tech 2 building comes out. Whoo! That was speedy. This is why I don't play 1v1s. Oh, we are in trouble here. Team 1. Team 1 is going to be in trouble. Team 2 just about to come in with a shitstorm. Interesting base design for Team 2. I think this is kind of neat. I usually put my turbines up here versus down here. Very big difference in gameplay styles. I like this as a wind tunnel, very easy to protect with a shield there, or you can do a shield here to make sure it stays linear with walls. So you have, you can put yourself up a very defensive base type. This gives an opportunity to take out the energy. Let's see how that plays out. You can see there on the top hand corner. Oh, you can't see that. I've got the doggo cam up. Nobody needs that. Bloop. Let's get rid of that. All right. So, going for full eco here. Team 1 definitely behind. Interesting build coming out of Team 2. I wasn't expecting that, actually. This is going to be kind of a neat change-up. I'm really looking forward to see how that plays out. Somehow, magically... Interesting builds here in this 2v2 matchup. I'm curious to see how things are going to change. And there's the first shot. Ready to go already. Gunners in place to take care of the mortar fire. Next. SynergyGamingTV, does that mean he's gonna place his exploding thing right here? Or is he doing a change up? Or is this just like a protection buffer so that when and if this blows up? Coming in, interesting builds here. Nothing's like too racy, too quick. I'm trying to cast without revealing too much of the information. We might have to just forget about it. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm sorry, guys. All right. So it's looking like the game of snipers. Shit is getting real. Interesting that they have numerous snipers. Nobody has swarm missiles or nukes. It's very, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Innocent Child seems to be working his magic voodoo with his sniper. Not a whole lot. And now we're in stagnant gameplay. SynergyGamingTV's queuing up, getting ready to fire, and the mortars are perfectly in line to deal some damage. Takes out a gunner on Team 1, Innocent Child. Innocent Child deleting a couple more gunners there. Not sure why we're doing that. And Merrick's coming in with the sniper shots. Helios, oh, just missed it. Helios, oh, so close, my dude. All right, so it looks like we're placing some flak along with some more gunners. A little bit of added protection against the mortars. And here it begins. Oh, and he just whiffed it. He whiffed it, he gave away the secrets. Now the question is, are they gonna retaliate with shields? That's gonna be the big question here. Frankie9 plays, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Misclick, yeah, that was a ham moment. And a miss shot. A miss shot coming from Helios HD. Not sure exactly what we're gonna expect here. Gameplay has really slowed down. 5-minute mark. There should be all sorts of shenanigans. Firebeam coming in, and the laser follows up. Great shot. Great shot. That is really going to set Helios HD back. Gunner still taking out the mortars. Interesting to see. Innocent Child has not come with... Oh, this is actually very interesting. That's actually a really interesting spot to put that. And I like this. That's sneaky. Sneaky breaky. That's exactly what that is. It's really good. And the shot there, the cannon takes the top of his base off. Innocent Child's core is exposed. That is dangerous. And... oh, the mortars are misfired. Maybe not. Maybe not, my dude. You can rebuild that. That's not GG. That might be GG now. That's not good. That's not good. Work can be put in. Fire beams explode really good when they're hit with the sniper fire. Oh, core shot. We still have a couple gunners to protect against the mortar fire. SynergyGamingTV here. Keep in mind, guys, he does have his cannon above his core. That is a super noob move. I do this all the time because I like the way the base lays out, but it is actually really bad. If you have someone with lasers and they pinpoint that and your cannon explodes, it just blows up your core. It's really shit. I should very much work on a better base design. That's an old Incursus strat that I just haven't learned out of. Plain and simple. It used to be a great strat. I don't know if way back in the day if cannons when they exploded used to take out cores. Another yawn, no idea why. Double laser fire. Merrick's just missing the same spot he hit with the fire beam. There's absolutely an opportunity to come back here. Innocent Child hasn't been able to get any turbines up though. That's slightly dangerous. Gunner's taking out the mortar fire. And here, incoming cannon shot. Oh, Oh, beams, beams, beams. Defended, handled, taken care of. Merrick's unable to place any more sort of damage technology. Looks like Team 1 is holding off relatively well. What I'd really like to see is additional cannon fire put down. I know they're using their resources right now to kind of defend their base. Innocent Child needs to get some turbines up ASAP in order to fund the cannon firing. Perfectly well defended. Helios getting ready to drop some bombs here. Any moment now. If he can get another one down and well protected. Oh, and gets the core. Innocent Child goes kablooey. That's a shame. Looks like Synergy there with just a random refire without recalculating on the mortars. Merrick's coming in with a sniper fire. Pew pew pew. Landing, doing damage. Helios fighting to hold on. Firebeam coming in. And the laser takes it out. Ready to defend this time Are we going to get a cannon shot out of this? Is Helios HD going to come in with the cannon shot to save the game? Hard to say. Any shot. Probably doesn't have the energy. Just finished repairing. Building up. He's going to try and grab the other base, which is exactly what I would be doing at the same point. If he can grab that extra economy, he's really going to have an opportunity to maybe hold this game off. That's one of the biggest features when you're in a single game is you have to be able to expand. If you're taking on 2 players, essentially you're taking on double the economy. So if you can double your economy and obviously double your APM, then you really do have a chance at winning. And the sniper shot. Merrick's coming in, wrecked him, damn near killed him. It's looking like a GG. It's looking like GG. Alex HD looks like he's giving up. And is he gonna whiff? He whiffs. Merrick's is fired officially. Let it burn, baby. Let it burn. All right, guys, remember, if you guys are brand new here, we're also live on the YouTubes. You can head over there, youtube.com/c/SynergyGamingTV. And if you prefer watching on another platform, that is also okie dokie. If you do like Fort's content, though, head over there and subscribe. All right, GG. So he gives everything away. Felix! Coming in with the hello. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Welcome to the stream. Wants to play down under. I want to get a vanilla game in first. This is where you really get to see strats. I like to see them strats. Very interesting. And Frankie champion. All right, guys. All right, guys, I'm just going to do a quick bio and we'll be right back. There we go. That's the right one. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's put on some fat beats. Hey, Synergy, found a map I think you'll like. It's awesome. Yes, buddy, we'll take a look at that. Pacific Rim. Okay. Awesome, I'll take a look at it in just a minute. I want to get a vanilla 4v4 game in. And we're going to balance teams. If the games are unbalanced, don't leave. I will balance. Okay. As best I can. 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Gog. Gog, a gog. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Forts Casting here with Synergy Gaming TV. Guys, we're in for a special treat here. Team 1 is Hellius HD, Innocent Child, Felix Romus, and Peterus. Team 2, Svenergy, Merrick's Piss, and Champion Frankie. I am hoping that this game comes out really good. So, lots of building here on Team 1. That is a mistake. So, we're going to be trying to balance the games as best as possible for a couple, maybe back-to-back games for you guys today. Champion Frankie going for super speed building. Everything's really quick, really small here. Top base Team 2. A little bit of extra spending. Didn't sell off any of the resources to get the early technologies. Interesting plays here. You can tell right off the bat which base is Felix, just due to the gameplay style. Late tech coming down here out of one of the Team 1 bases. We're looking like, and no tech here. This, by the way, guys, I need you guys to understand this. 2x3. This is not structurally strong, okay? This is very bad to do. It might seem like it uses less resources. That is wrong. It uses the same amount of resources, or very close to the same amount of resources. If you did 2x3 and 2x3 would be the same as 2x2, 2x2, 2x2. Maybe slightly more resources because there'd be an extra cross beam in there. But almost noticeable, but it is incredibly strong compared to this. Big difference. Big difference there. Learning how to forts with Synergy. So here's the thing too, adding the defense in before the 2 minutes. This here could have been used for extra resources. Could have been saved. I know you can spend a little bit here before you place your next technology, but that could have waited to at least the 4-minute mark. Provided that there is no nuke rushing and there is no like tier 1 type rushing. Oh wow, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Felix comes out with the jank as per usual, looking for the quick rush. We've got some top tier players in here today. This is going to be a very interesting match. And I'm looking like the teams are pretty balanced. This is chaotic. This does not need to happen. So you guys just know that he's bashing here. We'll watch this a little bit and then I'll explain what's going on with this base here and why this doesn't work. Felix just dumpstering. Look at the building. Look at the APM coming out of Merrick's. Insane. Oh, Merrick's my buddy. Oh, is it gonna go? He got it. He got it. He got it. Is he gonna be able to hold on? Sniping coming in from Svenergy, lending his partner Merrick's a hand. And Felix says, F this shit, I'm out. I'm going to the bottom base. Okay, now that these guys are sniping each other, I'm just gonna explain to this a little bit here. Okay, why this is incredibly inefficient. Okay, statistically speaking, if you are watching your energy consumption when you're building, the maximum amount of fans that you need before you get weapons is 2. So how many times have you guys been building a base and you're sitting with full energy? Why would you make more fans and upgrade fans when you have full energy? There's no need. All right, so what this guy's doing right here, Peters, this is not the way to play. He should, instead of upgrading, he should be building another mine to get going. He should be saving up the money to place his second technology. This is wrong in all sorts of ways. All right, Felix, thinking about new game strategies, liking the switch. Merrick's hanging on. Look at the crazy engineering here. He's managed to take a lopsided base and turn it rigid. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Getting up the shield there. Looking very good. Synergy getting ready to dumpster stuff. He's paying attention. Synergy, you can see here, looking at building these for these. So we got some defense coming up there. Hoping the rest of his team decides to build some as well. That's going to be needed. This is a very tight build, considering that none of it's double braced yet, and he didn't sell off the resources here. You see how the base is jiggling and wiggling? That's because of lack of double bracing. Okay, double bracing is incredibly strong. There's a reason that top tier players here and here are double bracing, and ones like this aren't, and this aren't. There's gonna be some ping issues, Felix, because we have 9 players. There's 9 people in here, right? Rockets, I like the idea, but rockets coming from the third base, probably not the best strat. Also, the fact that Felix has done a tech switch, you can see that is that they're gonna be defending these using gunners, and you've built something that can be taken out by gunners. So, I would highly call for a tech switch, Innocent Child. I'd probably move into shotguns instead. If things get, I would keep firing those, and if things get difficult, I'd probably transition into shotguns to help clear the way for Felix. Looks like position 2 on team 1 is getting ready to do some jank. I'm liking this a little bit. This needs to be, could be a little more refined, but overall not too bad. Have some cross bracing. Okay, this is the point now where there's that many gunners. I would absolutely sell them off and build shotguns. That's what I'd be doing. Okay, see the jiggle and the wiggle? Lack of cross bracing, way too much storage and energy. All of this here, he's producing mass energy, storing it in batteries, and saving up mass metal instead of spending it. Okay, that's the key. You want to spend it. Don't build this stuff until later in the game. You spend it. He could have had another technology building. He could have an additional mine down here. He could have weapons could be started. There's so many different opportunities that he could have done here. That is just a waste. He set up economy, and he's even 1 mine short. Cannon fire coming in. Interesting. Hitting the doors, and the tech switch to shotgun. That's genius. That's exactly what I'd be doing. Exactly what I'd be doing. That, in my opinion, is the right play. Felix getting ready to do some damage here, firing off his shenanigans, and then delayed firing of the nuke, and he changed targets. Merrick's super hurting. He's all sorts of flashy colors. That's not good. This is not a disco. Merrick's is struggling. More cannon fire hitting the front base on team 2. Merrick's destroyed. Fans, not good. Cannon fire, double whammy. All right, Synergy's next tip. Never, ever fire your cannons at the same time. The reason is, cannons do far more damage and penetration if you can hit the same spot 2 or 3 times in a row. Always better to single fire them. Mango. Oh! If Helios drops another one in there, it's GG. Oh my! That was... probably couldn't have been any better shots. Helios, that was fantastic. Innocent Child dumping in more rockets, trying to do some more. Merrick's coming in with the fire beams. This is just a bloodbath. Felix's nuke. Chili dips on the ground. So keep in mind here, Peterus, he built tier 1 tech, upgraded tier 1 tech after building all of his economy, which is not needed. I am very surprised that none of these guys have shot this top base. I'm very surprised. 1 hit and it would collapse. I'm very surprised that hasn't happened. That would take out, you know, a quarter of the DPS, if not more. That rocket almost made it in that door. Merrick's is still taking a pounding. I wish his team would help him. That poor guy. Felix having a hard time here, trying to decide what he's going to do with this technology. Innocent Child firing the shotguns, making way for the rockets. Oh! Synergy taking a pounding. Cannon shot from Helly's HD. Lands slightly high of where we'd want it and slightly lower. Synergy taking a little bit of core damage. And the rocket firing. Oh man, Synergy taking a pounding right now. Merrick slowly making his comeback. Trying to get some wind power. Some more wind power. And the nuke! Oh. Oh. Felix, I think it's time to upgrade to double nukes, my good sir. You've got enough anti-air. I'm sure you could probably get away with it. Shotguns flying everywhere. Peterus. Oh, this is why. Why? So if this situation happens, guys, where you've got a... Hold on, I want to catch this. Nothing. If you've got a block that's this big and you can't get a beam across it, you put a beam to here and then make it a cross. And you put a cross in here to fill that gap in to make it structurally strong. Rockets going to chili dip here. Team 2 seems to have got their guns in place. Synergy slowly rebuilding, trying to get back into his feet here. Felix says, no, I'm gonna have none of that shit. I'm liking... See, this is something that Felix has done earlier. And the only way I've learned to counter it is to manually... Oh, there we go! Frankie! Champion Frankie is down. Cannon firing. Helios has got it targeted right into the bottom of the base. Now this is a strat that I've really liked from Felix, and actually the only way I found to counter this is to manually fire my AA. What he does is he fires mortars up into the air so that the auto guns will fire at the mortars and his nukes and stuff will slide along the bottom of the map. Very clear. What a shot! The double whammy coming and taking out Synergy. Might have to move some things around here just a smidgen. Merrick's is gonna take a pounding coming in here. His top base never built any gunners. That must be piss. Remember guys, we are working on subscribers on YouTube. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Head over there, youtube.com/c/SynergyGamingTV and check out the stream. There's also new content there for those of you guys just tuning in. I have just released the very first video, kablooey! The very first video in the Learning How to Fort series. Check it out. Takes out piss. Felix, you see that? So you see how the mortars go up into the air like that? And then the nukes just kind of go all wishy-washy under the ground. Very good tech there. Nice shot. I think I know how to balance the teams, guys. I think I can have that figured. And there's the shot right there. GG! Caleb Knutson? There's no way that it's the K silent, right? Okay, or is it Caleb Knutson? Knutson. Nut. Nutty. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Okay. Okay, yes, Merrick, we can do your stupid map now. I need to change this though. This is going to team 1. And Alias goes there. I think that'll fix it. Co-op, please. No. What am I doing? Down under. I want to check this down under map. 4v4 down under. 4v4 down under. 4v4 down under. Interesting map. Interesting map. I'd like to see this one. Takes mortars out of the equation. The early rush countered me. Yeah, dude, you got dumpstered on that. That was rough. All right. Good with an early sniper. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is a really interesting map, guys. I like this. So they've slowed them down a little bit because they were coming out too soon. I think that's a great nerf. I think that's a good nerf. I'm okay with that. All right, guys, welcome back to game number 2. We have done a slight balancing. Team 1 is Innocent Child, Felix, Piss, and Peteris. With team number 2 is Helly's HD, Svenergy, Merrick's, and Champion Frankie. Now, this could either be a gnarly blowout or it could be half decent. It's going to be really, really hard to tell. And if it is a blowout, that's totally my fault because I'm the one that adjusted the teams, trying to find the most equal balance. Game 1 was quite a bit of a blowout for Team 1, so I decided to kind of like fiddle some stuff around and move a couple people. Hopefully that's going to change the balance, but I'm not totally sure. Interesting to see. I like these kind of building strats here. It's looking like this. I'm not sure how this all works here. What this is all about. This is going to cause, if you look at where this construction is here, you're going to see the base kind of do this. It's going to be in this kind of shape. Up like this and down and around, which is kind of really cool. I like this tippy angle thing. Problem with this base is it makes it very tall and narrow, which makes it easy to collapse. That's not a good thing. Almost, I'm liking this. It's not the standard base design. You can see the gap here with another spot to land there. That's probably like your nuke launching facility will be right there. And this is very, very typical, very standard. I kind of liking this. Helps for early rush stuff against buzzsaws and minigunners to kind of take away the opportunity to just saw the bottom of the base out. Once again, seeing some of the players not double bracing early on. That is not a bad idea to save resources. Putting a lot of pressure on Felix here. We stack the team slightly against him, so he's going to have to pull something out of the wazoo in order to pull this win out, I think. Interesting to see why this design. I'm thinking maybe you'll have to build wood like this to get down here in order to place more mines instead of just being able to build. This gap is probably large enough that you can't build across there. I'm betting it's probably what that is. Probably same with this scenario here. You have to extend the wood in order to build back here. No, you can't. That's not build. You can't build back there because there's no resources. You see how the resources are right here? So you can't build back there. It's just going to be these right here. This is nothing. I'm not sure why that's there. This is the same boat. You can place them here. It's going to be interesting to see how these base designs happen here. Very, very interesting. What I'd like to see probably is that these bases here are a little bit lower, and then everything kind of moves more vertical this direction in this map. This from back base to back base is a very, very long way. These two, you could probably cut a chunk out of here too and bring the map slightly closer together. There we go. He just fixed it. I was just about to have an aneurysm. Interesting to see these base designs. Very, very interesting to see these base designs. Rush is coming out of a few players. Look at the is that French wood spam? Is that what they call that? Is that the French spam? Ooh, look at the weakness right here. Merrick's, you're gonna want to fix that, buddy. I don't think you can. That's a weak spot. Not good. Not good. That ain't French. I don't know. Is it like Italian then? This. What is this? Shenanigans. That. Who is building this? Oh, that hurts me. Hurts my soul. Extra wood spam here. I like that. I like that. That's a really good way to protect the bottom of the base. You can see here with the way this is designed, there is an anchor point back here, which is good. Actually, I didn't see that before. So you'll be able to build the base outwards a little bit because you'll have the anchor point here on the wall. But majority of the weight, you can see already the base is not that large and we're already turning red. Interesting base designs. Very interesting. Still. Okay, I might have unbalanced these teams, guys. I apologize. This is brutal. Nobody is double bracing. Felix, you got your work cut out for you, man. I stacked the team against you something fierce. And I heard a door. Who's getting ready to fire? I can see it. There it is. First shot. Merrick's taking his time this time, lining it up, and there it goes. No double bracing. That is why, guys, double bracing is so important. You have to double brace. You have to double brace. It's so important. So important. I agreed. He was not the strongest player I'd ever seen. Still no double bracing in here though. This is a big problem. Still no double bracing. Felix seems to be the only one on team 1 that really is doing anything strong. This is probably Helios HD. Helios, you need double brace, buddy. Going for the extra eco. He's got it. Needs to build that into something. If he can build a base here and connect it to here and get a nice like base going on. Oh no! Merrick's taking the time, lining up the shot, and he whiffs it. He whiffs it. Oh, so close though. Felix, I'm liking what you're doing there, buddy. I'm liking that. It's gonna be fun. I do think though that I didn't balance the teams very well. Yeah, that was pretty clutch, dude. That was pretty clutch. That was pretty clutch. My apologies for Adolf. What's up, buddy? How are you, my good sir? Caleb, still see ya. Welcome, guys. Welcome. And Kablooey. Oh, and his base crumbles down. Merrick's too heavy. Too heavy. Too much of that Italian wood spam on the front there. Felix baiting out some of the stuff. Drops a bomb right on the top of the base. Buzzsaw is coming in at 6 minutes, 51 seconds. Probably not the best strat. Okay, so Helios, we got to get some double bracing in here, my good sir. The balancing on 4-1 is surprisingly much harder than normal. Agreed. Once again, way too much eco, not enough anything else. You cannot be dropping your tier 2 tech at 7 minutes. That's just not good. Shotgun's coming in here. Felix bringing out the jank, takes out the top half of the base, and it explodes! Felix got his, that was innocent child. Innocent child! There we go. Oh, yeah! Holy shnikey boots! Felix coming in with the saves. Every single time one of his teammates get taken down, he takes down a member of Team 2. This is insane. Cannon shot coming in there. Interesting. They're like, F you in the A, gonna take it away. I ran out of words there. Ran out of words. Felix taking a bit of a pounding, needs to do some more of that Italian wood spam. Actually, by the quality, I'd say more like American wood spam. And hopefully Piss can do something other than piss away this game. Felix taking a shot in the shield. And Felix using the hacks. I do not know how that base stood up. I do not know how that base stood up. I do not understand. That should not have happened. That should not have happened. Amazing. Ropes. Correct. Ropes. Felix is a better caster than I am. Hoping to see Felix maybe start upgrading his economy so that he can build a little bit larger and get some more jank out there. Firing those, and kablooey. Oh, Felix, my poor guy. Make sure you fire your shotguns, buddy. Oh! The disconnection. When the reconnection. There you go, my dude. There you go. Do that damage. I'd like to see a little more of your eco upgraded, homie. If you got the resources. Probably not. It's really hard to upgrade once you have your howitzers firing like that. Piss still has not double braced. Clearly not watching the stream. Has no idea what he's doing here in terms of base structure. That reminds me, I need to make a video on how to build a base. How to build a base. That needs to happen. Felix lobbing in a Howie shot. Hits. Air. Piss. Still doing a piss poor job. And takes out all of his energy. They must not think the back base is a threat. Because, I mean, one cannon shot, that whole thing would just collapse. And Felix would be all by himself. EMP, I'm still not understanding why Piss has not upgraded. There we go. There's some jank there. Happening here. Firing an EMP rocket, knowing that's not going to work due to the defensives. Felix losing it again, taking a pounding. And there he goes. Okay, that's my fault because I gave away the secret. It's not Merrick's. Who is that? Hell yes, coming in with a laser beam. Pew, pew, pew! Oh, Felix, you poor guy. You poor guy. I would consider reaching that back base. That will give you more resources and a stable background. It's super close. It's probably only 8 blocks away from you. And that'll give you the resources you need to repair your base. And a spot for more turbines. Interesting to say. Interesting to say. Haley JC coming in with a fire beam. Hitting nothing but dirt. Sawing off a little bit there. That's not big of an issue because of all the extra supports he's got there. Felix needs to try and get this here. While that's burning, he has an opportunity to grab that platform and build up and grab the extra resources. Probably low on energy right now, I'm going to assume. Shotgun's taking out massive damage, and the shots take out Felix's core. GG.
Alright. Giggity giggity.
I think Piss needs to go. Moop! 4v4 down under. Okay, I want to take a look at it. Oh no, it's called Pacific Rim. What's it called? Link. There it is. Thank you. It's just called Pacific Rim. Okay, then I can take a look at it. We'll see what we're dealing with here. Okay, not exactly what I wanted to cast. Okay. Okay, we'll do that one. We'll do that map next. I need to get one more in here to finish off my little 3-stack game. And Ziggurat, let's do it. Okay, Frankie, we will try it. They are difficult for us all. Do we have any new YouTube subscribers yet? I don't think we do. Do we? Anybody? 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 No, negative. All right. 4 people suffer from. Agreed. Co-op maps are really good when you have like a really good team. 1 2 1 2. Let's just do 1 2 1 2. Let's try that. 1 2 1 2. Let's try that. Okay. Felix will stay on team 1, and we'll make sure that Merrick stays on team 2. So Team Felix versus Team Merrick's. Let's do it. All right, guys, welcome to the 3rd episode of Forts. We're doing some casting 4v4. We've now dubbed the teams Team Felix versus Team Merrick's. Team 1 is Hell Yes HD, Innocent Child, Felix Verharmimus, and looks like Cubston, with Team 2 being Synergy, Merrick's, Moop, and Champion Frankie. This is one of my favorite vanilla maps by far. Looks like they have some bad commanders. Merrick's and Felix talking amongst each other. Now, looking to see no cell here for extra resources. Half a cell here. Let's see if anyone, so again here, not using the wind tunnel like I like to do. Normally when I do this, I remove all this stuff and I put my wind tunnel here and I move the batteries and the iron storage or metal storage down here into this row. Costs a little bit extra resources, but I find it's easier to protect these. Now, this is really interesting here. Usually when you take this one spot, you want to bring this into here and then connect up like that. So you're giving yourself a 2 platform, because this is it's technically a 3 platform, if not 3.5. That's pretty big. And you can only fit 1 object per joist. Joist? Joist. No, joists are up and down. We could call it a bulkhead. Across. You can only fit 1 item per piece of wood. So making really wide pieces is not very good for efficiency. So if you bring this in on this angle, then you get 1 thing per strut. Strut is the word. Strut is the word I was looking for. Strut is what I wanted to say. 1 item per strut. Felix coming in, commentating once again. This, look at this. Too many fans. Too many fans, not enough technology. Too many fans, no technology. You need to watch my videos. So you can see Team 1 here is working relatively well. We got some double bracing. We've got small, except for the bottom base here, that's burning all of his money on energy production. So once again, I want to iterate, I think is the word. English, hard. So look at this. So doing all this storage, none of this is needed. So all of the materials that he's wasted here's a better example. How many games have you played where you're sitting on full energy while you're waiting to build other things? Reiterate, that's the word. Thank you, Romero. How many games have you played where you're sitting on full energy? Probably almost all of them. At some point you have full energy. So why would you continue to build more turbines? Right? It makes no sense. Usually at the beginning of the game, 2 turbines, maybe 3, depending on what kind of strat you're going. If you're doing something like howitzers, maybe 3, maybe 4 early off. But placing a bunch of turbines and a bunch of batteries, all you're doing is sitting at full energy, doing nothing. You could have technologies out, you could have expanded mines, you could have an upgrade center and using that resources to upgrade your stuff. Many, many other solutions other than stockpiling your resources. You want to spend, spend, spend. Very, very similar to StarCraft 2. You want to keep your minerals and your gas as low as possible, which means spend, spend, spend. Unless you're a streamer like myself and you get stream snipe all the time, then you want to save, 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 so you can take a pounding and let your team beat up the rest of everyone else while you tank for 20 minutes. All right, we're starting to get a little bit of play. What's happening here? Trying to figure out who's who. Felix coming in with this normal strat, waiting to see what he does here. I like the defense there. Now, is anyone on his team going to go shotguns? That's going to be the big deciding factor here. Nukes plus shotguns equals win. I should make a video called that. Nukes plus shotgun equal win. Felix still not expanding. Still not expanding. If you have a little more metal resources. One of the great things about doing a nuke rush, or nuke, I shouldn't say nuke rush, but nuke build on this map is it allows you to expand. You can do 2 nukes with 5 mines. There's not very many maps in the vanilla pool that allow you to do that. Is the nuke gonna make it? Oh, look at that drunk RNG. That was amazing. Dodged so many bullets there. Crazy. Romero, I'm glad you're here. Put in a word. I'd like to cast the next Force tournament. If I don't hold my own at some point. Who's doing all the sniping? Who's Mr. Sniping here? Felix coming in with a super sniper play. Obviously putting in a lot of practice over the years doing that. Merrick's, of course, countering. There he goes. He's got it dialed in. Is he going to get the shot? He does! It's a big old FU to Felix. And the rest of his team contributing nothing. Oh, no! Oh! One of the disadvantages of going the nuke rush. So you can see right there, guys, learning from his mistakes. He took the gamble and decided to expand to gather extra metal, and in return didn't protect his core. 1 second, guys. Phone call. Sorry guys, the only person I would ever answer is my grandmother. She's not doing very well and could kick the bucket any day. So anytime I get a chance to talk to her, always really important. We got some flashy stuff on the back base. That's never good. Synergy coming in with the cannon shots. Looking like... I don't know who this is. It's got to be Helios. Helios, maybe? It is Helios. Expanded. Look at all that eco. He's starting to pull a King Benjai here. He's going to have a whole armada of stuff going on here. This is going to be like the Death Star up in this. And back base taking a beating. Oh, that is so close. That is so close. Merrick's probably wants to build up and protect his teammate there. That's going to get pretty explodey pretty quick. And your bottom base still has not contributed to the fight at all. Felix bails. Oh, interesting. Helios taking some damage from the lasers. I don't know who the rest of his teammates are. Bottom base still has not contributed to the fight. This live map making competition on the 15th with all competitors live streaming their map making. Very cool. Very cool. I did it. And the mortars. Very cool. Felix, why did you leave, my good dude? We were just going to get into some more fun. Laser beams coming from Merrick's. Takes out his teammates. Mortars. Synergy trying to come in with a mortar play. Cannon shot. Hitting Helios HD. In stream without crashing. Oh, I didn't know that. Innocent child getting ready to fire innocent babies out of his baby cannons. Bottom base still contribute nothing to the team fight. Nuke obviously not going to make it without some sort of distraction. I highly recommend his Innocent Child gets a couple mortars on the top of his base and fires them up into the air in order to distract while the nukes come out. Another option is Helios HD could be building some shotguns in order to take out some of the gunners. Many games have I had to do that where I build mortars and then nobody supports. So in return, I end up building shotguns as well. So you do kind of do double tier 1 techs. Protect yourself. And there it is, the cut down. Innocent Child. Dumpster fire on the back. Crazy. Bottom base still hasn't contributed to the team fight. Anytime now. Interesting. Portals are reversed. Laser beam fires, misses, hits nothing. Fire beams from Merrick's coming in. Laser beam taking out some wood. Nothing happening there. Shots being fired. Once again, for those of you guys just tuning in, we are also live on the YouTube. If you guys want to check that out, head over there. Look at some of the content. We have just made the new more reversed portals. Needs to get that in the right directions. We have released the very first video of learning how to forts, where essentially we commentate and cast brand new players, hoping that their mistakes can be your education. If you guys want to check those out, head over to YouTube, youtube.com/c/SynergyGamingTV, exclamation YouTube in the chat. Head over there, check out the videos, like, thumbs up, and subscribe. Cannon shots, needs to reverse those portals. Bottom base, it's got to be Frankie. No, Frankie's on team 2. That's got to be, I don't know who that is. He doesn't have anything to touch. That's got to be. It's got to be. I don't know what's going on here. Helios HD taking a pounding. Bottom base still has not contributed at all. Missed both whiff laser shots. Helios HD says, F the nukes, I'm building more eco. I hear Magna Beam gets fired to the moon. You're going to try and take out the moon through this mountain. This game should be over by now. I do not understand why. Oh, we got flashy stuff. Flashy stuff, guys. We could take out, we could end this whole game right now. With some impact missiles from Birdie's mod. Birdie's mods? Birdie's guns. Once again, no double bracing here. There's some right there. I think that comes standard. Nubson. It's Knudsen. Nubston. Nubstun. There we go. Okay, Nubston. Nubson not contributed at all to the fight. He's got all this eco with... I don't know what's going on here. No double bracing. Needs to watch my videos. Learning how to forts. This could almost be learning how to forts too. I might do that, actually, instead of making this a casting. But he has not reversed the portals. Okay, so for you guys that are new, we're gonna miss some of this. When you connect portals together by linking them, grabbing and clicking and dragging, left click, drag, and you link them, it will show you colors. Blue in equals blue out. Orange in equals orange out. You need to make sure that if you're doing this as a wall for protection, you've got blue and blue, or orange and orange on the same side. Fire beams coming in, hitting Helios's base. So very important you get your portals located in the right direction. Fire beams, everything. Nubston taking a beating in his dumpster fire. That is a base is now gone. Helios has now consumed 3 bases. This is literally reminding me of King Benji. I saw him take on 3 or 4 other guys on this map. I think I was one of them actually. And I think it was him. I think I was down here and he had 3 other bases and it was him and me and we took on a whole bunch of other dudes. It was amazing. It was amazing. His APM was insane. He was able to expand and build and shoot and it was just crazy. Helios HD taking an absolute pounding. Nubston needs to watch my videos. Helios still firing, trying to bring this game into conclusion. Not happening, losing a little bit more. And dumpster fire. That is burning inferno. He's giving up. GG. Wow. That would have been completely different if Felix didn't get annihilated at the very beginning there. That's probably due to the non-delay casting, where it's like, hey, Felix fired nukes. Everyone's like, holy shit, he fired nukes. That's Felix, get him. Haha. Okay, guys, yeah, nukes when teammates aren't taking down AA on the raid. Yes, absolutely, 100%. If you want to, I think you might have been in that game, Felix. I'm not sure if you were or not, but looking at the mortars versus, or mortars and shotguns versus whatever it was. I think it was you and me, actually. I think we did mortars and they did shotguns or something like that. And we just dumpstered them. It was a great video. If you guys haven't checked that out, head over to YouTube and check that video out. youtube.com/c/SynergyGamingTV or !YouTube in the chat. Though through the stream, not through the stream though. Size Missile Silos and told everyone to spam miniguns. Merrick's, you sneaky guy. Okay, we are gonna play Champion Frankie's shenanigans just one time. Just one game for Frankie. Please, smile. I know we don't like co-op guys, but he really wants to play this map. It's 4v4 actually. All right, then we'll stay on deathmatch. Oh, excuse me. Fart. Good stuff. Okay. Ajay, go. Go. Should we go? Do you want to go? Then leave. Just kidding. It is black magic. I am black magic. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. I think next after this we're gonna play a little bit of the Birdies mod, and then we're gonna reconfigure my settings. Thank you, by the way, to Romero for, was it Romero? Hooking me up with the editing of my settings file. I think it was, I'm pretty sure it was Romero. All right, looks like we've got giant, okay, we'll call this Shaft versus Meat Hook. Might want to talk in team chat. Innocent child. Okay. It's a really good attempt at some buildings. All right, in this game, we've got Team 1, Helios HD, Innocent Child, Felix from Huntermiss, and Dumalakirgumski. And Team 2, Synergy, with Merrick's, JK, question mark, K, question mark, O, question mark, T, question mark, E, question mark, I, question mark, Champion Frankie. All right, and put this in F3 chat, Synergy, Hyperchannel wireframes. Be warned, make it laggy when it's a spam. Why am I doing that? Oh, wireframes, because it shows me where projectiles are going. Is that how that works? Is that what that does? Projectile. One thing. Nope. Space. Semicolon. Nope. One space. Semicolon 3. Okay. Hey, is there a chance for Mero? Are you kicking around in here still somewhere? Would you be able to hook me up or find me a link or something? Because you seem to be the brainchild of this whole operation. The opportunity, like a bunch of the fort's commands. Yeah. Cool. So I can, like, when I'm casting, I can do janky things like this and have a list of things that I can do. Change to 1. Okay. That would be really awesome if you could do that. Okay, so you don't need the semicolon. Awesome. Romero, you really are like the brainchild. If you could help me out with that, man, if you could find me some links or link to a page or maybe like a spot in the Discord. I don't know if you're in my Discord, but if you could maybe link it to me in a message or something like that, that would be fantastic. If I could have like a little notepad of some commands that I could do. Hey, speaking of which, you told me that I can just edit my settings Lua file. Is there any way I can do that just from commands in here? Scatter, throw the force. I know scattered is not good. Could we consolidate those maybe? And am I able to change that observer through the console without changing and editing the settings Lua file? Can I just do a command in here to get the extra observer? Or do I have to edit it through that file? Interesting. Map's not centered. Looking like there's not a whole lot of opportunity for resources. Hopefully they can spam a bunch more mines across the bottom there. Hard to see what's going on here. This is awful. You almost need to have someone just do double bracing. It'd actually be really cool to see this map on indefinitely upgradable. I think it'd be pretty cool. Or even birdies with flamethrowers. Could you imagine that? Birdies, flamethrowers, and just like a whole, it'd be just fire everywhere. Oh, it wouldn't be. No, that's cheating. Look, this one's got metal all along it. And this one doesn't. It's actually really frustrating that the map's not centered. That actually drives me nuts. There's no in-game interface to change that particular setting. I believe it loads the settings at the start, so it has to be done offline. Makes sense. As I'm assuming most Lua files are loaded up at the beginning, right? I'm not much of one for modding or coding, but I'm pretty sure that those are in a different parameters or different, basically different parameters than console commands. Would make sense. It's logical anyway, from my little bit of knowledge of programming. Not much here to talk about. Things are shenanigans. Haha! Champion pulling out the douchebaggery. Ooh. Okay. Yes, could get laggy. I'm liking the mortar fire here. I think that's a really cool idea. Not sure that this is going to be the best for server stability though. I'm already losing frames. Lots of fire back and forth here. Looks like Team 2 is going to come in with some buzzsaws. Team 1 just getting dumpster fired here. Interesting. No double bracing. Or very little double bracing. I like what I'm seeing. A slight sacrifice on economy for something. Yeah, it makes it really easy when you're looking at big maps like this, though. It allows you to see, is that pathing I'm looking at? Is that what I'm seeing? Or is it like hitboxes? Hitboxes, yeah, that's what it looks like, because it's trailing. I was just looking, it's like I saw the buzzsaws firing and it was like a giant, you know, tube stake flying in the air, and then looking at these, the projectiles, like the hitboxes behind the projectile, which is making interesting thoughts. Coming down here. Set projectile. Underscore wireframes to 0. Yeah, it's binary, right? Yeah, I knew that already. Hitboxes right now, other weapons will also show pathing, very cool. You can turn it off by changing to 0. Yeah, right, so 1 being true and 0 being false, right? Or off, on and off, or true and false. I think for coding it's true and false, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, cool. What was that? Why didn't it work? Did I type something wrong? Do I have to do, let's try with that. Set. There we go. Okay, cool. So essentially adding that is literally like a line of code. That makes sense. I should have known that. Well, I guess it also depends on how the console's set up. If the console automatically assumes that inputs have the slash in front of it versus whether or not it does. That's gonna be nasty. SynergyGamingTV dropping in the shenanigans. Oh, don't fire them together, guys. Come on now. This kind of reminds me of like battleships, but jankier. This seems horribly unbalanced. Felix working his ass off here. Do we have as game chat is a command prefix? Gotcha. Okay, cool. So that's how they differentiate the two. So because they're using the command console for chat, you would have to differentiate commands using a backslash. That totally makes sense. Yeah, you guys don't have a whole lot of energy production going on here. Felix and Merrick's, is there a chance that we can get yeah, it's a little awkward. Is there a chance we can get one more and we can do a pros versus Joes without me? Holy shit. Oh, that was awesome. Where's the other core? There. There's nothing even to cast in this game, to be blatantly honest. This Jaeger is fucked up. What's that hanging on by? There's gotta be a latch point somewhere. Man, those guys didn't even get damaged out of them. There's literally nothing to cast. This is just like a dumpster fire. It's hard when the lobby changes. I'm sorry, Felix, but when the lobby changes, it's really hard to figure out who knows what they're doing and who doesn't. But if we can find one more, we'll do a pros versus Joes. If we can get one more experienced player. Is there anyone else online? Bob keeps leaving my goddamn Discord. I don't know why he keeps doing that. We can see if 42 wants to get in here. That'd be kind of cool. 42 Felix and Merrick's. Oh, that'd be gross. That'd be gross game. That would be so good. It would be so good. It'd be so good. Except that I'd be casting in real time. And you can't have that kind of disadvantage in real time. Well, unless they're that good. Unless they can... I mean, they're all gonna be watching the stream anyway. I should probably put a delay on though if I'm gonna do a pros versus Joes. Halo Bob, what's up, buddy? It's yeah, not liked by experienced players. It's pretty janky. It's relatively easy to see the game just kind of get carried away. I'm pretty sure Felix is rubbing one out right now. I'm almost positive he's just giving up. It's definitely different. I agreed. I think this one needs to be like a modded game, in my honest opinion. You know, if you did this with like weapons pack 1 or 101 or birdies with flamethrowers, I think it would be really, well, it'd be fun for about a second and then it'd be really shitty. Birdies with flamethrowers. I'm gonna do some reviews on birdies. I've been really liking it lately. I don't know if he's working on it at all, but I'm really liking it right now. I don't know about insta-death, but it would be absolute garbage. Absolute garbo. Sorry guys, I'm looking at Twitter. This game's pretty much dead. Once again, guys, remember, if you guys are checking this out on Twitch, you can also see the stream on YouTube, youtube.com/c/SynergyGamingTV or !YouTube. And we're also trying to get subscribers. We're trying to grow. I'm releasing videos like almost every 2 days. There's going to be a fourth video. I've got a whole bunch lined up and done. They're like 3/4 finished. I just have to do the final touches on them and I can post them. We did one, I was casting as Claptrap, and that was actually awesome. It was super funny. And then we did one, obviously, with the other voice distortion.
So we did one of them as Claptrap. It was super fun. Oh, we lost. There it is. And we had a lot of fun. It was grand. So we did one as Claptrap.
And then we did one as the demon. Where the power lies within the winner.
And then we did a couple pros versus Joes, which was kind of fun. We did one just with a lot of fire beam damage. And then we did an indefinitely upgradable on Citadel. That was, who did I do that with? I did that one with Putty. I think it was Putty, King Benjai, and myself. And then we did the fire beams was King Benjai, myself, and Shaylong. And then we did another one where we just dumpstered King Benjai with shotguns. It was hilarious. Man, I can think of, you can change the default length of time between oh yeah. Under user screen, I need to copy and paste that. Send that to me in the, sorry, the link in anywhere else but here. Discord would be fine. Where's my notepad? Notepad. So it does like a fade, is what you're saying there, Romero? So between cameras, it'll do like a gradual, like a fading in and out. What's the link? It was just a, oh, .lua file. Okay. in the constants.lua. Yeah, control number pad, I knew that. Enable pan. Pan from location to location smoothly over that time. So it actually, well, so it's not a fade out. It's not like fade in, fade out. It just nicely moves the camera, is what you're saying? It'll pan over time. Very cool. Let's just pull that out of here. In the constants.lua, under user screen, change set. I should just look at that right now, since this game. There it is. GG, it's over. Oh, that's where the settings file is. I see. What's it called? Constants? Whoa! There's a lot of constants. Okay. Can't just search that one. It is constants under the user screen. Data DB folder. Data DB. Constants, not constants 2, just constants 1. Yeah, that's what you got written down there. And you said under user screen, grid, background, terrain, devices, fonts, view. We can do Control F. User. Better spell it right. There it is. Transition time. Here. Cool. Okay, cool. Set. Transition time. Do you have a recommended number? And is that in seconds or is it in ticks? Whatever the time limit is for the server. Is it in seconds or what's the time? Probably in seconds. I would assume seconds. This is a good starting port. Larger maps might need different numbers, obviously, because you want to reach point A to point B in the same amount of time, so to speak. Okay, it's a great spot to start. Awesome. Appreciate that. File location under, what did you tell me it was? Data /db /constant.lua. Okay, and let's add console commands. 1 second here, guys. I guess I can show you what I'm typing. Bleep. Console commands. We had, what do we have? Set projectile wire. I forgot what it was now. Wireframes. Oh god, no, not 101. I think 101 would be so awesome on that one. Okay, so. What's drunk missiles? Caldara. They made some changes to this map, and I've really been liking it. This is the one that we beat King on, barely. Because we hit him with like 8 shotguns or something like that. It was amazing. Let's try this one again, and let's add... I'm really liking birdies right now. Let's do some birdies. Na, 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 na. And that's got to be Vag on. There's no way that's Vagan. Vag on. Okay, let's please reach out. Synergy missed a lot of stuff. That's because I was busy learning things. Gotta go after this match. Okay, if Pros versus Joes now would be the time. We don't have a third. Otherwise we would. No, would be the time. It's probably for a later time. Yeah, no drunk whistles. It's bad. It's glorious. Dang, haven't played birdies much. Reach out, please. Synergy missed a lot of stuff. Yeah, I mean 3v4. We still don't have enough though. We've got Felix and Merrick's on one team. We need a third. So that won't work. Caldara, let's move this guy to 1 and that guy to 2. You think that'll work for Pros versus Joes? Okay. 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 We'll try it. Yes, it does. You've never played on this map. I got you, bro. All right, Innocent Child taking on Innocent Child. Felix taking on these guys. Clearly not reading the map name. All right, this could be interesting. Bag on. Can you leave and come back? Oh, right. Set kick duration. That's another another huge one. I totally did that backwards though. When you're writing stuff like this, dun, 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 you always put your description above, so you know what the command does afterwards. Just kick duration, and it is bang set kick underscore duration. 0 means indefinitely, right? And then it's time in seconds. Time in seconds. Whoop. Oh, time in minutes. Thank you. Duration time in minutes. 0 being indefinitely. That's another really good one. Okay, right, we got some console commands. Doing okay. Coding. Okay, we ready? No, he's gone. Barrack's not answering. Kaboot. Boot. Conan! Welcome back, Conan. Good to see you. 1, 2, 3. Lame. Innocent Child is 1. Mr. Rowell! Okay, you guys, he's gonna get us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna do Pros versus Joes with birdies. You think we can do this? Okay. Joes for the win! No birdies? Normal game? Is that what we want? Wait, never mind. What do you want? Birdies or no birdies? Not Mateo. No, if Mateo is here. Normal, please. Normal, please. Okay, normal. Normal. Oh, if Mateo. Oh my god. If Mateo is here, Mateo, Merrick, and Felix. Oh my god. That'd be amazing. Is he here? Is he playing? Is he live? Is he on? Oh, Knuffagigis Puffy is here. Okay, maybe he can fill in. If we can do Mateo, that'd be so good. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Pros vs. Joes. We've got a slight new secret for you guys today. This is 3v5 with me casting it. That's right, SynergyGamingTV is going to be casting this game here on twitch.tv/SynergyGamingTV and youtube.com/c/SynergyGamingTV. Team 1, we have Innocent Child, Merrick, and Felix Anonymous. And Team 2, we've got Mr. Rel124, Svenergy, Dumleganski, JK question mark K question mark 0 O question mark T question mark E question mark I question mark, and Champion Frankie. That's right, so here we go. No idea who is where yet. They are going to be listening to the stream, so this is going to be extra competition for these three guys. There you go, check that out. Pros vs. Joes on YouTube, SynergyGamingTV. Shout out to my man Shailong for making this map for me. This is a fan-based map. There's also another one, 4v4 Synergy Mage, also done in my honor. Very nice fan-based maps. Looking like we're doing some interesting rushing techs. Looking like technologies are coming out very, very fast for everybody here. Team 2. Looking like basically the same tech from every. No, we do have one armory, bottom base 2, no technologies yet. I'm kind of giving away all the secrets doing a cast like this. They're never gonna know what hit them. Bottom base has nothing. Second base essentially getting ready to do some defense, probably, and the top 3 bases are definitely going to be offense in this specific map. Mortars, not so effective unless you're on the bottom base, and the bottom half of the map, due to the fact that the map has a ceiling. Interesting to see a rope used here, the extra resources to connect there, not sure that's needed, due to the fact that the middle base can connect to both top and bottom to give perfect support. I am liking the speed of this build though. We're at 2 minutes and 16 seconds, and that is half finished. That is insane. I don't want to reveal too much of the technology. Merrick's coming in with the jank right off the start. That's going to be awesome. I don't want to reveal that to those who are watching the stream at the moment. There it is. Buzzsaw's coming in. Gonna take him off, and that's it. Is he going to get the double? Oh, so close to getting the double. So close to getting the double. If you've noticed, Shailong has created the map so that the cores are not directly above one another, so that if top does happen to fall, he doesn't take out his bottom companion. Very, very important. That was a great planning on his part, making this map. Alright, it's looking now we're down to 3v4. I don't even know who that was taken out, because no one's fired any weapons yet. We do have flashy red stuff on top base, team 2. And more buzzsaws coming in, but they're ready for that plan. Looking like we've got steel all over the place, but we do have flashiness. Not good. Probably wants to add in some double supports there, would be very, very good. Oh, somebody hates the expansion pack. Shouldn't. All you gotta do is have literally a shield there is all you need to stop that from happening. That should be just default play. If you have a hanging base, you should naturally just put a shield there. Like, just a given. You just put one there. Handle that there. If that's where your wind tunnel is. If you're using that as your wind tunnel, that's what you want to do. Buzzsaw's coming through to hit the ropes. Doesn't really do anything else. Taking out a little bit of the fan. Not that big of a deal. Bottom base. One technology building coming in with some of the zappers. Second base. Rushing out some tech. Very good. Champion. Dropping in those buzzsaws. Trying to take up middle back base here. Nobody yet has fired. Merrick's firing his gunners just a little bit. And buzzsaws hitting bottom base there. Doing a little bit of damage. Interesting to see the amount of buzzsaws on this map. Quite unique here. Bottom base. Trying to get some stuff done. Blocked sandbags blocking the buzzsaws. That's pretty awesome. Middle base dropping their second weapon already. Getting ready to fire here relatively soon. We got lots of blueness here. There's the extra supports played in. No weapons. No weapons other than buzzsaws yet for Team 2. That's letters. We're going to call them letters now. JK. JK letters. Felix. There we go. Which is going to mean... And the fire beam starting in the beam there. Cuts him and kablooey. There we go. Now we're at even matches 3v3. JK totally bails. No loyalty to the server and he's gone. There we go. Fire beam starting. Looking like Innocent Child using a technique from SynergyGamingTV. Fire beams, fire beams, fire beams. There we go. Buzzsaws taking out a little bit of the wood but doing no damage due to the fact that doors are there. Getting ready to see. Still got flashy stuff on the top base. Fire beams hit the shield. Come back. No damage. Oh, another yawn. Buzzsaws hitting metal iron. I would have sold that stuff off and double bracing the base. You can sell off that metal there. Felix taking a little bit of damage on his core. Buzzsaws coming through. Hitting the one spot. There is no metal. Innocent Child having a hard time. Trying to keep his base together. Felix dumping in some of the laser tech. Looking good so far. Decided to add some extra sandbags in front of the shield. Looking good. Merrick's bringing in the sniper. Trying to get a little bit of extra damage in. Trying to pick up some door snipes possibly. There we go. Fire beam coming in there. Fire beam, another one coming in. Innocent Child needs more weapons. More eco. More everything. Due to the fact that he's running laser beams, I probably would have put more energy production up top here, and you could have fit in maybe another fire beam here or here. Just different in base designs. And there we go. Merrick's coming in with more energies. Felix coming back, bouncing back, looking good. Buzzsaws only bouncing off the doors, no big deal. Cannon shot hitting Innocent Child on the middle of his base. A little bit of core damage, but nothing too intense. Looks like no smoke yet, so we're doing all right. Synergy coming in with the cannon shots, hitting up the doors on Innocent Child's base. Innocent Child getting a little more defense in front of the base. Looking good. Felix dropping in more damage and return shot. Look at that technique there. Didn't open the door. Waited for a cannon shot there. Well played. Merrick's being annoying as usual. Firing as many guns as possible. And there we go. Innocent Child taking out Felix with the fire beam bouncing off the shield. Felix aiming just above the shield, doing a little more damage to the base. Fire being put out by repair station. Synergy taking a little bit of damage, but blocked from metal. Felix taken out. Oh no! Everything is on fire! We got all sorts of things going here. Synergy. Oh, what a snipe! Took the cannon shot, goes under the door and hits the fire beam. Amazing. Or fluky. Hard to say. Innocent Child saying enough of that shenanigans. Gonna hit them with the smoke launchers. Also preventing him from doing damage. Felix needing to get a little more spam. Oh no! Waiting here. Hopefully Felix can get back together. There we go. Loading, playing, and we're here. Oh, that guy left. Joined on team 1. No chatting. I think everything's good. All right, and we're back. The fire beam's coming in here doing tons of damage. Innocent Child, remember that those smoke launchers prevent lasers. Felix doing more damage, and another shot. Felix getting bombarded here by cannon shells. Oh, Synergy just missed. Crazy Mateo, he is here. Okay, buddy. Mateo, thank you so much for the follow, my dude. I appreciate that very, very much. Do me a solid and come and jump in this game, my good sir. We were going to, we really wanted you to play in this game. Felix Merrick's and Mateo would have been just a dumpster fire. It would have been amazing with this cast here. It's looking like we're at a bit of a stalemate right now. Felix trying to rebuild his base, but having a hard time doing that. Merrick's firing all sorts of bullshit at his at his enemies as per usual, trying to suppress as much of the firing as he can. Innocent Child getting a little bit of the struggle happening here. Fire beams firing everywhere. It's looking like the team isn't really talking together, trying to pinpoint one specific opponent to hit. I think they need to get a little bit of the teamwork together. Merrick's gonna try and take out the damage. Synergy might lose a cannon. Felix taking some damage, but oh, massive amounts of resources required to repair that building. Felix taking more damage. Oh man, Felix taking a pounding. He's going into defensive tank turtle mode. Not turtle enough for the turtle club. Turtle. Innocent Child still doing well here. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Mateo, you're an awesome star. Pavel, play Fortnite. You guys are rock stars. Thank you so much for the follows. If you guys are new here and haven't checked out the YouTube content, head over there and check that out. youtube.com/c/SynergyGamingTV or !YouTube in the chat. Head over there, check out the stream there as well, and subscribe. More damages here. These guys need to start working together. Felix able to tank that cannon shell with no problems. Merrick's firing. Oh, and he whiffs. Trying to take out the energy production. Not the energy, the metal production. I still don't know who's on this team yet. Oh, see, I'm missing all their shots. Felix still tanking the damage relatively well. Beams are coming in. They need to target the same opponent. I need to also figure out who's here. We're going to watch this team until I can figure out who's in what base. I'm just missing. Champion. All right, Champion Frankie's middle back. We got one of them. Felix having a hard time here. Pavel putting in the link in chat. Check that out. Felix taking more damage still. Oh no! Oh no! Felix needs to get some gunners out here. I'm thinking that's Mr. Brown. I don't know who's where yet. I think Synergy's top. Champion Frankie back in middle. Oh, fire beams going everywhere. Mr. Rowell is bottom. All right, I know where everybody is. Oh, the cannon shots. Felix barely hanging on here. He's getting pummeled to death here. And they're going for Frankie. Oh, his core is so exposed. Guys, you need to work together. There it is. Merrick's taking out Frankie. Back middle base. We're now 3v2. Synergy and Mr. Rowell going to defend off the pros. Can we do it? That's going to be the question here. Felix literally just playing turtle. Turtle. I know, turtle enough for the turtle club. Mr. Rowell getting hit with fire beams. Another one's coming in. Fire beams. Oh no, it's gonna light it on fire. Oh no! Felix taking more damage. Everything is on fire. Mr. Rowell firing at Felix using the cannons. But the thing is, they're leaving Merrick's alone. Merrick's is going to be able to dumpster fire these guys with all of that firepower sitting right there. He's also going in for the expansion. Felix, if you get the opportunity, you're going to want to expand to that back base, man. Get those extra resources. It's going to help you. Provided you have those resources, that's going to be a big thing. Oh my! Holy crap! That is twice now Innocent Child has lit those howitzers on fire. Oh, there it is. Felix is down. Mr. Rowell gets Felix out of the game. Twice now, though, Innocent Child has lit Mr. Rowell's howitzers on fire. That did massive damage to Felix. Yeah, Innocent Child coming in there with the fire lighting. Not sure that was the right choice. Innocent Child accuracy not doing so hot here. He needs to get that accuracy down there. Mr. Rowell's going to come in with them cannon fire. Oh, no! Come on there. Merrick's buddy. You got to get going here with something, man. You got to start taking them out. Synergy getting ready to fire, and kablooey! Innocent Child's going to be on the defense here for the next little bit. Merrick's firing one. Firing two. Firing three. Oh, no! There we go. The fact that he knows that there is a howitzer there, he should have the whole front of his base should be gunners. I'm very surprised at that decision. Core is starting to smoke a little bit. Cannon shots coming from everywhere. Merrick's needs to take them out. Not enough gunners. Merrick's has built the gunners to try and support Innocent Child, holding off. Gonna try and hold off those next howitzer shots. Hopefully it's gonna work. Gunners are made. There we go. So for those of you guys that are new here, just checking this out, flak does not take out howitzers very efficiently. You're much better off using gunners. Gunners are by far the better choice to take out howitzer shells. Synergy losing all of his offensive capabilities minus a couple gunners at the top. Mr. Rowell seems to be in a commanding position here right now. However, Merrick's is definitely in the position to be angled correctly to do the damage here. All the shots kind of being whiffed. Innocent Child losing only 2 gunners there. Not so bad, could have been way worse. And it's coming in here, boom. Merrick's getting ready with a fire beam to take out the howitzer shell. Innocent Child taking more damage. And more damage. Needs to build out the wood here. He's got the opportunity, if you look at this base structure right here, he's got the opportunity to build out even further and add more defenses in, but he hasn't done that yet. Mr. Rowell is definitely in a commanding position here. Synergy, not much on the offensive capability. Trying to get a couple things built here. Buzzsaw's coming in. Hopefully Merrick's is ready for that. Laser beam, taking it down. I'm thinking that the target needs to be Mr. Rowell here. I'm very surprised to see Merrick's still firing. Oh, it's gonna hit! Oh, major damage. Innocent Child definitely needs to be on the defensive here. I'm very surprised he hasn't built another layer of wood out the front. Very surprised. Lots of damage coming in here. I think those need to be upgraded to nukes. Just a little bit lower. Taking out his own teammate. Merrick's coming in with a fire beam on Innocent Child, bouncing off of Synergy's shield. And we're upgrading. Upgradings are being done here. Things are going to be intense. Is there enough gunfire to take that out? There is not. Oh, kablooey! Alright, Innocent Child. I think only lost her due to poor base design. Only poor base design was the only issue there. I think there's a definite possibility. Thank you, Innocent Child, for playing. Alright, we're down to 1 versus 2. Hoping that Mateo joins the lobby. Would be pretty awesome if he did. We could get some pretty good Pros versus Joes games going here. Waiting. Mr. Rowell gonna have a hard time. Oh, excuse me, having a hard time getting those cannons to shoot upwards. The best part is, though, there's gonna have to be some portals. And Merrick's can take advantage of those portals. There's only one flak. Only one flak here. Is Merrick's gonna be able to take this out? And all the gun firing. Oh my! Mr. Rowell coming in with a stupendous shot there. Shooting the nuke as it came out of the launcher with his flak. That was really well timed. That was incredibly well timed. Synergy in trouble. There he goes! Synergy is now down. Merrick's versus Mr. Rowell. Endgame scenario here. Merrick's coming in, firing everything he's got. Mr. Rowell going to be in serious trouble here. Not sure what he's going to do. Not sure how this is going to work. Selling off some technology. Going to try and make some improvements here. How is this going to work out? How is this going to work out? Not totally sure. Must be waiting on energy. Must be waiting on energy. It would require a ton of energy to fire all of these lasers plus all of these launchers. Waiting to see who's gonna make the first move. What's gonna happen here? This isn't gonna work because these doors get in the way. The angle he wants to launch at, it's right about here, so he's gonna be shooting right through that nub. Firing the flax. Oh! Great misfire. Maybe this should just be called Joe's versus Joe's. Oh, Mr. Rowell taking out some more of the gunners. Merrick's firing back. Oh no, loses them both. This is where the dumpster fire begins. Mr. Rowell's in serious trouble. Howitzer fire's gonna hit! Doesn't take out any of the fire beam launchers though. Lots of swarms coming in there, putting everything on fire and destroying the whole front of the base. Mr. Rowell is basically defenseless. Slight things hidden else in the base. He might be able to get a couple shots off here to get some damage done, but Merrick's is in a commanding lead right now. What's going to happen here? Adding more gunners to prevent howitzer damage and more lasers. Laser coming from the sniper, firing triple swarms into double nukes. Are we going to get deep enough? No, not deep enough to do any damage. Wood spam is going to save him. Mr. Ralph still has the opportunity to get some shots on here. There is an opening. Oh, he just filled it. Merrick's literally just filled it. There was an opportunity to shrink some stuff in through here to get some damage done. Merrick's fills the hole. He's holding all holds, no barred. No bars hold. I can't think of the word. No, I'm getting all tongue-tied here. But look at this. That's going to be nasty. Gunner fire takes out the howitzer shot. Double nukes taking out a huge part of the wood spam in front of Mr. Rowell, fighting for every gasp of air. Merrick's in a commanding lead in here. He is controlling the battlefield. What can Mr. Rowell do to try and gain an advantage here? He doesn't know that all this has happened. Right? Nothing here. It's all just here. So, the question is he going to be able to figure that out and counter it? Weakens up the base. Does a lot of damage there. And can Mr. Rowell get the wood spam in place in time? Is that going to happen? He waits. He holds off. Not enough energy? Interesting. Interesting. Waiting. This is where I would play the Jeopardy theme. Not sure what's happening. Not sure what's happening. Quiet. Everyone quiet. Shh. Hush. 4 nukes. That could be the very end. Lights everything on fire. GG! Merrick's takes it for the pros. Woo! What a game. Oh! Merrick's... No! You can't stay for one more? No. Oh, no. This would have been perfect. Merrick's, Felix, and Mateo. Are you kidding me? Oh, that would have been greasy good. Welcome. Is he gonna stay? Is he gonna stay for a game? Yes! Yes! This is some top tier shit we got right here now, guys. This is insane! Insane! Okay. Holy crap. Holy crap, this is gonna be good. Holy crap, this is gonna be good. Merrick's, Felix, you're on team 2. Long to teams, Mateo. Oh! Wow. All right, we literally have some of the best current Forts players ever right now in Season 3. This is intense, guys. This is really intense. This is gonna be amazing. Can't have mods for PVJ. All right, one more, guys. Hoo-hoo. Okay, let's get all the yawns. Ah! Okay, all the yawns are out. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, aunties and uncles, nieces and nephews, grandmas and grandpas, and everyone else in between that I may or may not have missed. you guys are in for a special treat today. We are doing pros versus Joes with SynergyGamingTV casting the game. Now this team, Team 1's composition, is going to rock your socks. We've got Mateo, we've got Merrick's, and we've got Felix and Hermes. A powerhouse team. Taking on Team 2's Synergy, Mr. Rowell, Poke Copper, that's gotta be German. So I totally said that wrong. Yuri, that's gotta be that J's gotta be a Y. I'm assuming that's like European somewhere. And Champion Frankie. This is going to be an amazing game. I am so excited to be able to cast this. If you guys are tuning in here for the very first time, make sure subscribe, notifications, and stay tuned for all of the up and coming Pros vs. Joes videos. I am so excited here. So excited here. We're doing an absolute speed rush coming out of these bases. It's going to be interesting to see the techniques that they do, spending minimal amount of resources. Getting ready. Not only are these top tier players, yawns, excuse me. Not only are these top tier players going to have to deal with the fact that they are outnumbered 3v5, they're also going to have to deal with the fact that we are streaming this live and low latency, meaning in which that if anyone decides to watch the stream, they can literally see exactly what they're doing and hear the commentary. So they have all the odds stacked against them. So whether or not they're going to be able to come up with this victory is going to be pretty intense. Top base, coming in with the armory. Back base, the workshop. Workshop. Armory. Armory. Interesting. Interesting. The last game we saw was majority workshops. Now we get to see majority armories. Very interesting technologies. You can see that these guys definitely have a game plan strategy. I don't want to reveal what that strategy is going to be unless they're watching the stream, because then they can defend it and it'll be much more difficult. But this rush that is coming out of Team 1 is going to be absolutely epic. Here, no power on the shields. Looking like getting ready for some gunners. Team 2, not building a whole lot. Very surprised to see this base. If you look at the angle from top base down to bottom base from up here, you have a direct shot at the core and there's nothing on top of here. First thing I would have done in this base situation is I would have put 2 fans here and I would have put back bracing around them to at least give some sort of shrouding, maybe even here and here for the fans, to give some shrouding of the core. Very interesting to see. Going for instant defensive play. Very surprised to see this many fans coming out early for the shielding. Very interesting play. Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. But you guys are good enough that you should be able to handle that, right? I mean, are you kidding me? You guys definitely need to be good enough to handle this. There's no excuse not to be. Interesting to see what's going on here. Playing here. I'm very surprised to see middle base here. I don't know who's in what base yet. Who's on what? What's on first? Who's on second? When's on third? Don't know how that works. Buzzsaw's coming in here. What a pain. What a pain. I'm trying to figure out who's in what base here. Weapons or not. If you guys could, like, can you just click on your weapons for like 2 seconds so I can see who's in what base? That would be really awesome. Yeah, gotcha. Thank you, Merrick's. Mateo, got you as well. Okay, good. I know where everyone is. Thank you. I don't really care about Team 2. They're just the Joes. Nobody cares about the Joes until they come and stomp the pros. All right. Interesting game. Literally the identical strat. So hopefully they can compile of who they're attacking and when they're attacking, because that's going to be the deciding factor, especially if they have people watching the stream. That's going to be the deciding factor. If they can assimilate. If they can collab all of their attacks. We'll go with that. If we can collab all of their attacks. This is Synergy trying to extend his vocabulary on the fly. Not exactly the easiest thing to do. There we go. Attacking. First shot, Mateo. Coming in with a fire beam. And bounces back the shield. Gets put up in time. Felix getting ready. So they're not gonna attack the same target. I'm very surprised to see that. And Felix, I was gonna say King Benjack. Felix comes in with the first takeout of the day. Saws off the base of bottom. I still don't know who's in what base. Takes out the weapon, looking like a cannon. Was taken down. I still don't know. Oh, and they're lining it up. Mateo coming in with a shot, takes him out. Oh, crazy. All right. And within the very first couple volleys of shots, they have now balanced 3v3. Who's in the front there? Poke-a-doke-a-doke. We're just going to call him Poke. It's probably not. I don't know how you'd say that in German, but it's definitely German. Or somewhere near German. Germany, near Germany. That's how English works. Coming in with the gunfire. Interesting scene, though, that he did gunners for no reason, except that he's going to put the gunners there to protect from EMPs or swarms. Now, are they going to figure out... Interesting, grabs it already. Are they going to figure out who they're going to attack next? I don't think they know who the threat is. Felix has decided to attack middle. All they need to do is a follow-up shot. Who's going to follow up? Merrick's tries to follow up. What was that? Hits the shield there. Almost gets it. Almost has the follow-up shot to finish it off there. Felix once again taking a little bit of the flak. Literally taking the flak for the team. And then everyone sits back and waits. What are we doing? How are we doing this? Mateo coming in with a fire beam. Looking to take out the expansion. Bouncing off the shields. How are they going to do this? There's still an opportunity. Oh! Such a small window to get on mid-base. And the first shot fired back from Team 2. Who was that? We don't know. Coming in there. Sawing it off. That must have been a shot from Felix. And of course, Merrick's bringing on the sniper fire. Felix easily deflects the gunner fire. Not a problem. Mateo tanking a cannon shot. I wish I knew who that's coming from. Mr. Rowell. All right. Mr. Rowell's on top. We've got Frankie and probably Synergy? Not sure. Not sure. Waiting for someone to touch their gun. Didn't touch their gun. Didn't touch their gun. Oh, no laser beam! It's gonna make it through. Rockets coming in. And, oh, he just gets the shield powered up in time. Gunners take out most of the swarms. A little bit of damage done. Shield is being repaired. It's gonna get through. They're collabing. Takes out the gunners. Mr. Rowell in serious trouble. Loses the expansion. Loses the extra thing. Everything's on fire. It's looking devastating for the Joes. If anyone's wondering where Pros vs. Joes came from, this actually comes not from the Pros vs. Joes series, but it comes from Gladiators way back in like early 90s when they grabbed randoms to take on the Gladiators in all sorts of physical challenges. That's where I got the idea from. And then I realized, obviously, there was a Pros vs. Joes, which was the kind of addition or brainchild of the original Gladiators back in the day. Felix firing on space. I'm not sure exactly how that's working. Merrick's trying to see exactly what's going on. Bounce a couple sniper shots. Mr. Rowell taking some fire damage. Oh no, it gets through. Takes out almost all of the energy production. We got some flashy blue stuff. Shield is up and back powered again. Mateo not having any of that. Going to fire in the swarms. Coming in here, Mr. Rowell's going to take it in the face. Look at the teamwork between these guys. And they're doing it without using a Discord. And the fire beam goes through. Is the laser shot? Oh, excuse me. Is the laser shot going to come through and take it out? It's not, but they're teaming up. Merrick's firing the fire beam through there to weaken more. Is the laser coming through? No, they don't have the angle on it. It's looking like both Mateo and Felix have upgraded to swarms to add that little bit of shield protection, and there it goes. And he's down. Mr. Rowell and Champion Frankie are looking to be in dire situations. Mateo not even holding back a little bit. Firing again at Mr. Rowell. Cannon shot taking out Mateo's metal production. Quick response from Mateo to gather the last two. Fire beams coming in everywhere. Champion Frankie in serious trouble. Everything is on fire. Laser beam bouncing off. Everything's going crazy nuts. This is insane. This is insane. I mean, Frankie does have an opportunity to come back here. He could, oh no! Oh no. Wooden gunners. Champion, you gotta build faster, bro. You need APM, brah. Oh, and there he goes. Mr. Rowell. Solo. What's gonna happen? Is he gonna get a kill? Can he get a kill? Look at that. The guys are firing against each other. They know exactly where to aim. Mr. Raoul's got some flashy red stuff. Laser beam, plasma beam coming in there, taking out some of the wood. Spam is very, very good against plasma laser. Does a really good job. Fire beams, it stops fire beams relatively well, but lights a lot of stuff on fire, so it requires a lot of resources in order to repair. And swarms coming everywhere, lighting everything on fire. Oh, Mr. Raoul's getting dumpstered. This is literally the epitome of a dumpster fire. This is what it looks like. Mr. Raoul's core taking a little bit of heat damage. Things are getting sawed off. He's holding on as best as he can. There is just fire beams coming from every direction. Everything is on fire. Trying to put it out. Gets a couple repair bays in there to put out the fires faster. Very interesting strategies coming in here. I thought for sure we'd see a lot more cannons. I'm liking the fact that they decided to go lasers. Lighting everything on fire. More fire. Oh, I'm sure that Mr. Raoul is having a hell of a time holding up here. Beams coming from every direction. And that... Oh my god, how is he hanging on still? That is amazing, Mr. Raoul. Lasting far longer than I thought he would against some of the top tier Forts players in the community. Everything's on fire. Mr. Raoul's got to be out of metal by now. Taking core damage. That repair station putting in serious work. If he dies to sniper shot, takes it out. Unbelievable. Mr. Raoul's still hanging in there, and that's it. That's GG. Whoo! Oh, that game was amazing. That was incredible. That was so intense. Oh. Wow. Okay. Oh, that was insane, guys. What a game. Oh, it hurts my stomach. It's like a workout casting these games. Oh, and Synergy leaves too. Oh, 42 scientist! Ah, someone got the word out, looking for the top tier players. Whew. Just need one more top tier. Oh, thanks for stopping in. 42. That's too bad. That would have been awesome to get one more. That would have been awesome. That game was nuts. I cannot wait to put that on YouTube. Once again, if you guys are new here and haven't checked out the YouTube, head over there and check that out. youtube.com/c/SynergyGamingCD. Essentially, that's youtube.com/channel/SynergyGamingTV. That's where you want to go, !YouTube in the chat. Well, I'll give you a link to head over there. You guys can subscribe and check out the content. We have just recently posted our very first Learning How to Forts video, where essentially I cast noob games and teach you what is right and what is wrong. Whew. That was intense. That was an intense game. I have a post here. Mateo! Can I add you on Steam? Absolutely, you can add me on Steam, Mateo. Very easy to tell what my Steam name is. It's the same as everything else. Slugmaster's back. What a game that was. What a game that was. I was expecting Synergy and Mr. Rel to hold up. Well, Mr. Rel did amazing. I was hoping to at least get one of them, but that's kind of the whole thing with pros versus Joes, right? So not only are you playing against top tier players, but those top tier players are also having synergy amongst each other, right? So they're collaborating together in order to make sure that their attacks are unified to do as much damage as possible. That is the key. That is a key difference between pros versus Joes. Now, if you can get the even if the Joes are slower and they're not as effective at building, and even if they don't double brace and their builds suck, if you can get the Joes to target the same person when they fire, all simultaneously, that increases their odds of beating the pros by a huge margin, regardless of builds. Now, the one advantage that the pros have is 1 APM, and usually they have their ability to expand to get additional resources. So when you have additional resources plus APM, you can tank a lot. Now, there is still a threshold. Metal versus damage. At the end of the day, metal generation versus damage versus APM is a big deciding factor. Yeah. Mateo, let's just do 1, 2. Actually, we need to put Mr. Raul opposite Mateo. No, doesn't matter. Yeah, we should. Those two should at least be opposite of each other. And everything else should be decent. Ghost Feather, good to see you back. Let's go with that. I'm in Canada. Okay, that should be good. Wings, my favorite map. Alberta. Mateo? Mateo? All right. I'm gonna have to get in on some of these games here pretty soon. Whew, no worries, buddy. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Farts. I got another treat for you guys today. SynergyGamingTV will be observing and we'll be casting. We've got Team 1 is Mateo and Nikali, if that's how that's said. Slugmaster and Szczyt. That's like Ukrainian or Russian or Czech or Slavic or something. And Team 2, we've got Mr. Raul. Looking here. I need to learn how to say that. It's not Pocket Copper. It's got to be, it's German. So it said there's different pronunciation. Ghost Feather TV and Champion Frankie on Team 2. This map is Wings, 4v4 Wings, designed by none other than the General himself. One of my favorite maps by far. I like the fact that the bases are relatively low down together. Now, it used to be even lower. The bases were much wider and lower to begin with. He made some changes, adding a wind tunnel in here if you want to use it, and then because the bases were taller, he made spaces between the platforms and where the bases build higher, which increased the angle of the attacks a little bit, but that also gives a little more freedom in your base design build. Before, you weren't able to put weapons in the front, so everybody had to build vertical in order to get your weapons over top of everyone else's bases. Now that the bases are higher and spaced out a little bit more, it gives you the opportunity, if you want to place some stuff in the front. So you can have your primary damage dealing maybe in the top, cannons, lasers, and you can have your flaks and shotguns in the front. Or vice versa, you could put mortars on the top if you wanted to and have lasers in the front. Things like that. There's also opportunities. You can also see how the bases are staggered. One is in the back of the platform, one is in the front of the platform, and then in the back of the platform, then in the front of the platform. So some bases are better designed for nukes than others. Some players prefer to have their nukes in the front anyway, so they just come up and out. You can also put in portals to get them out. I prefer the ones where your nukes are in the back. It leaves a little less defending in the front, but you can do something like this to add a little bit of the base structure to kind of come out here. You can do a bunch of wood spam. It gives you a little bit of room, but then you can also have space in behind your base to add your technologies. You've got space for your fans, and then back here you've got room for a nuke. So you can do 4 and a nuke, or you can do 5 mines and 1 nuke, or you can do 4 mines and 2 nukes. So there is some versatility in this map. This is one of General's, one of my favorites from Generals by far. Now, the key is looking at these base structures. Can you tell Which one is Mateo? Not this one. Can we fill this in, please? Fill that in. Just connect. Click. Click. Yes! Oh, he's watching. He must be watching the stream. I guess it always gives me a stroke. So once again, we run into that same situation where you can tell the newer players building way more energy production than they need, right? So we've mentioned this before, and I'm going to mention it again and again and again and again and again until players understand you do not need this much energy production at the beginning of your game, okay? This does not need to happen. How many times have you started a game and you're waiting for metal, and your energy is sitting at 5,000. You're floating energy, yet you build more turbines. Why? If anything, build a battery. Worst case scenario, build a battery. Best case scenario, don't build more turbines, build technology. Build an upgrade center. If we're past that point, upgrade some of your stuff. The only time that you need to add more energy production is when you're using the production you already have. Very important. 4 turbines, probably the maximum if you're trying to rush howitzers. 5 turbines, okay, 4.5 turbines, too much. 3 batteries, too much. Not needed, wasted. Wasted. Very vertical build, batteries in the back. That is incredibly dangerous. And the sniping fire begins. Interesting. Question is, why do we have gunners? There was no need for gunners in the front. This is wasted. Why would you build gunners? Also, again, this is very interesting, all right? You see double bracing. You see, well, some double bracing. I'm assuming that's probably part of the starting base. But you see the added D-Ron! What's up, buddy? You see the extra construction here. No double bracing, or very little double bracing. And they have 7 turbines. They're not using the energy. Why would you build that many turbines? Now, I can tell you that I have been a victim of building too many turbines. Why? Because I have the resources and I have the space. Don't do it. Don't get caught in the trap of building too many turbines. Maximum 3 at the beginning of the game. When you start firing weapons, maybe 4, maybe 5. You do not need more, unless there's some reason for it. Some janky stuff. Mr. Rowell firing a cannon, hitting second base, team 1. I was right. I don't want to reveal players' positions too much. But Mateo doing some serious damage to base 1, team 2. Mr. Rowell firing a second cannon shot at team 1, base 2. If you've noticed, base 1s are in the middle, going outwards. And nukes have been taken down. Flat cannons doing damage. Interesting build there. Oh! Interesting. Coming in with the smoke launchers to prevent lasers from firing. I like that. I like that strat. That's something you don't see often enough, is smoke launchers. Oh, and the RNG! Oh, and he gets it. Mateo's gunners coming in, pulling off a big one. I'm assuming that they're going to be Pinch Fist versus Pinch Fist. That's what I'm gathering here. Smoke launchers to preventing the lasers from firing. Cannon shot. Mr. Rowell doing some damage to Mateo's base. And Flax, take out the gunners. Gunner shots being from Poke. That's probably just Poke. We'll just call him Poke. In German, it's probably Poke. There's no way it's Poke. It's gotta be Poke. Not that my German's all that good. In fact, it's like negative. You can always join D-Ron if there's room. Open lobbies all the time. And you're firing more shots. And hitting the shield. Nikali firing the Howie at the top. Oh! If that would hit the bottom of that base, that would have been GG. For sure. All this extra metal, not needed. Cannon shot from Slugmaster at the back at the bottom. Doesn't use the wind tunnel. Mateo getting smoked once again. You would think he's trying and get his sniper to get out that smoke launcher. What's he asking here? How do you get the timer top left? Press 8. Thank you, Romero. Appreciate that, buddy. F8 key. Also tells you who's in the game. Howitzer shot. Gunners. You know what? I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised. Oh my god, the destruction. I'm very surprised. Anytime. Rule number 2 in Synergy's learning how to forts. Anytime that you see a howitzer, you build gunners. That should be your default move. Sniper to take out the flak. A 9-player server. Yeah, I've been doing that the whole time, dude. How do you think I was casting with 4v4s? You always build gunners against howitzers. Then you're, oh, what a cannon shot. You guys saw that. That was sick. Then you build gunners to take out the howies. So your howie person's going to build shotguns to take out the gunners so the howies can land. So then you need snipers to take out the shotguns. Right? Or shotguns to take out the shotguns. Right? It just turns into this giant, like, rock, paper, scissors game. Right? Gunners take out howitzers. Shotguns take out gunners. Snipers take out shotguns. Shotguns take out snipers. It's just this universal thing. Nice shot. Team 1. Need slight rebalancing here. There we go. And that's it. GG. Mateo. With the way Mateo plays, you know what I'd really like to see is like Mateo and King Benjai. How 9? No, it's not. Not when you're magic. Amazing. Okay, guys, do we have any hello, welcome. Do we have, guys, do we get any YouTube subs yet? No YouTube subs. If you guys have not subscribed to me on YouTube, if you guys watch Forts content on YouTube and you haven't checked out my videos yet, head over there, check them out. Let me know what you think, and if you like them, rate them and subscribe. Check it out. Wings is such a good map. Such a good map. Okay, we're gonna get some mods in here. I like cliffs. Let's do cliffs with birdies. I already said, I know you did, D-Ron. You're a rock star, buddy. Legend. Wait for it. Hadari. Catastrophic. Oh, claustrophobic, not catastrophic. English map. 4 versus 4 claustrophobic. I love these games. Let's do it. Claustrophobic. Let's do no mods for this one. Not good for mods. I was just thinking that it's not good for mods. I knew that already. It's not. It's too tight. No mods. We will birdies after this. Whoo! Okay, check this out, guys. Look at this thumbnail. It's my proudest moment. If you guys haven't seen this yet. Oh shit. Force thumbs. I don't remember what I called it. No, Cindercast. That's what I called it. Is that not like the best thumbnail ever? I'm getting better at editing, aren't I? Cindercast party. If you guys haven't checked out that video yet, you're learning how to Forts 1. It was after like an 8-hour, a 9-hour stream. I was super tired, but there's some plays for you top tier players. You will definitely see some cringeworthy plays, as I said in the video. Naughty! Thank you so much. You're a rock star, my dude. Once again, gonna promote the YouTube, guys. If you're new here and you're liking Fort's content and you watch Fort's content on YouTube, head over to the channel, !YouTube in the chat, or head over to youtube.com/c/SynergyGamingTV and check it out. You're gonna get too many new players, Romero, editing all their files. They're gonna wreck their game, which is no big deal. You can just sync it again from the cloud or check the integrity. Obviously, it's not a big deal. What do we expect on this game? All right, guys, let's give you the rundown. Mateo, Team 1. Nakali, Team 1. Slugmaster and Zitzi. That's got to be European of some kind. Against Mr. Raul, Avivan 11, Ghost Feather, and Champion Frankie. Let's see what we got here. Casting is actually incredibly draining. Incredibly draining. We're gonna need a coffee and a coffee and a refill here. Greetings from Vienna, Austria. Welcome. Well, thank you so much, my dude. What's the name of this map? Claustrophobic is the name of this map. All right. Oh, look at that jank. That's got to be Mateo. No holds barred. Gonna dumpster fire some noobs. Cool name. Yeah, well, it's super close. If Mateo likes maps like this, we'll go and do Carnage after this one. I cast a Carnage one the other night, and it was just ludicrous. Ludicrous. Remember, guys, we're also streaming on YouTube. If you guys are YouTubers, head over there and check that out. If you don't subscribe, you're all fired. Literally. Not too much to blah, 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 not a whole lot to cast. Making the air tunnel here. That's awesome. Things are exploding. Interesting that you would put your fans, your turbines back here when you can't just use the air tunnel up top. This might be our learning how to forts too. Yes. So, these could have just went right here with a shield right there. Or you can build it out a little bit further and then build out a little bit more. And you could have a shield right here. And then turbine, 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 turbine. You would have been golden. Learning how to forts. Needs a rope. 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 Okay, you don't need that many turbines. You do not need this many turbines, guys. That does not need that. Why? You have no technology, nothing but batteries. Nothing but batteries. Why are you doing this? I see this so often from new players. So often from new players. It's not needed. Slugmaster, my dude, what are you doing? You don't need all that. You could have had 2 technologies down. You could have had technology plus upgrade center by now. You don't need all that storage, my dude. Interesting strategies here. You can see Mateo has definitely played this map before, not messing around. Tight unified build. I like it, Mateo. Shows your skill. GG. Alright, so look at this. We're coming up to the 4-minute mark. No technology, but we got a ton of turbines. Horrible. Horrible. And this. Makes me hurt. Makes me hurt. Still, no weapons out of anybody. Literally, Mateo, the only one with a weapon. Okay, and some gunners. My bad. Do gunners count as weapons? I don't know. I don't think so. Mateo, getting out the snipage. Using this, I like that. Using the sniper to take out the gunners instead of building flak or another technology. Oh, yeah, that was coming. All right. The team has said F you. So look at this guy, still nothing. 5 minutes, we're almost at 6 minutes. Still no cannon. That hurts my soul. That hurts my soul. That hurts my soul. That hurts my soul, guys. Learning how to forts. Learning how to forts. Not much to say here. Mateo building some jank. Got the angle probably right at its max. Looking good. All they need to do is build some bloody shotguns. That's all that's needed. Shotguns. There you go. Takes them out. Okay. Oh. Interesting play here. Interesting, interesting. Fire beams coming in here doing some damage. Casting is actually exhausting. And all of the energy production taken out. Mateo gonna have a struggle on this one. They're countering him pretty hard. There we go, takes him. Oh, kablooey! That was great timing. Got Mr. Rowell to fire the flat cannon, and then you fired the nukes right afterwards. That was quite clever. Quite clever indeed. Nikali. Is Nikali gonna bail? Observing. Yeah, coming back as an observer is not a good thing. I don't like that you can do that. Come back as an observer. Like so you can leave the game and then come back as an observer and then tell your team what's going on. Oh! Just missed. There we go. Thanks to now Mateo. You gotta pull something out, buddy. You gotta pull something out, bro. Mr. Rowell definitely listening to the stream. Builds himself some shotguns. Slugmaster still not firing. There we go. Waits for the door and fires. Hits the door. Could have shot right there. Oh, Slugmaster. So much eco. That would have been awesome if it was like a rolling 360 no scope. That would have been savage. Kablooey. Shotgun's coming in here. That would have been your time to fire the nukes. While the shotgun is on redo. No, it's gonna come off cooldown. No! Yes! I'm sensing some seep. We've got seep. They pick seep. Do you see the speed of those rockets? It's definitely seep. Seep on this map. Very interesting. What's happening here? Slugmaster. Realizing that he can't aim downwards, removing part of his base. Is he going to be able to hit the target? Negative. Mateo. I'm sensing a cannon drop. No, he's going to pivot it. He's going to break these and pivot it so it aims downwards. Is that his plan here? We're getting some jank. Yeah, that is his plan. He's going to pivot it downwards. Mateo having a little bit of fun with this one. No, shoot the gunners, shoot the gunners, shoot the gunners. Yes, one more. No! There's only one more gunner. One more gunner. Just pew! Slugmaster. Gonna try and come in here again. Misses. Takes out the building gunner. Can Mateo do anything? He's still gonna build this. He's still gonna try and build this. Having a good time here. Learning how to forts. This, okay. Okay, sure. Sure. Oh, come on, Slugmaster, buddy. Not that hard. Not that hard to connect. There you go. Look at the bending. Takes him out from above. The moving sniper trick. Is he gonna sell that building? No, he's gonna spend the resources to repair the building. Instead of selling it, he's gonna spend the resources. Oh, rip. Oh, got him. Got him. And Slugmaster. Trying to come in here. So he spent all the resources repairing the building, and then he's now gonna sell it. Instead of just selling it. Could have had the additional resources. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Two v one here. I've even not giving up. Mateo totally just trolling, having fun here. Not good. And Slugmaster miss again. Mateo, literally just toying with this entire match. Trying to get some jank to work. Is it gonna happen? Nobody knows. Come on, Mateo. This should be easy. Easy Bugattis for you, my bro. Easy Bugattis. Easy Bugattis. Easy Bugattis. Oh, look at that. Mateo using ropes to try and... The jank. Oh, that's ugly. That's an ugly mess. Just fire your nukes, Mateo. Just fire your nukes. Snipe. Snipe the front. Mateo definitely having fun with this match. Dragging this out. I think he's gonna try and let Slugmaster win this round. We could almost walk away from this casting. Hey guys, we're looking for 4 more subscribers on YouTube. 4 more subscribers on YouTube. If you guys like Fort's content, oh, there we go! What a shot. If you guys like watching Forts on YouTube, check out the channel. youtube.com/c/SynergyGamingTV. Head over there right now. Subscribe. We're looking for 4 more. Alright, that was actually kind of funny. Okay, we're gonna get into some birdies, some birdie shenanigans. Cliffs with birdies. Starting to work up a sweat. Be right back, guys. Gotta open up some window here. Hold tight. Oh, quick stretch, crack the back, straighten up my shit. Yeah, I should change up the teams. We're gonna put Frankie on there, and we're gonna put Slugmaster there, and let's try that. Yes. More. All right, let's do it. Okay, guys, we're looking for 4 more YouTube subs, guys. 4 more. We're trying to grow that channel. 4 more subscribers on YouTube. Can we do it? All right, guys, welcome to another game. Let's go over Team 1. Team 1 is Mateo with Sidzitsi. Gumanitary and Champion Frankie. Team 2, Double Zero's Winter, Mr. Rowell, Slugmaster, and Avivan 11. It's gonna be interesting to see. Okay, don't do this. This is a huge waste of resources. So every time, here's tip number 3. Every time you take wood and you connect to the ground, especially in this case when there's a connection right there, you connect to the ground, it takes additional metal and additional energy to do that. Which means that when you spam this out real fast and cover the whole bottom, you're essentially burning up all the resources you need to place down technology. Huge no-no. Huge no-no. People think that covering up your mines makes a big difference. It doesn't. It doesn't. Alright? Good players can tell whether or not you're building nukes, because most of the time you'll be able to see if it's backbracing or not. Doesn't do any good. Doesn't do any good. Let's see what we got here for birdies. This might be the last game, guys, and we'll probably take a short little break. I'm going to edit that awesome Pros vs. Joes video. And if you're a subscriber, you'll know when it comes out, and you can check it out. Need a little bit of a break. We're going to come back. I'm actually going to play in the next stream. Take me about, depends on how much editing I do. Probably just maybe an hour, hour and a half. Have some lunch. It's noon my time now. So you can see this. All wasted resources. All wasted resources. He's building all this wood, and he's not building any technology. This is a huge waste of resources. All you need is this much space, a 2x2 in the back, and build it up a little bit, and you place your technology building. This is a massive waste of resources. Clearly not watching the stream. Okay, so Gooman, no idea what he's doing. Must be brand new. Also a waste. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, guys, do not do this. Okay, do not do this. Do not fill up your whole base full of wood and then place 8 turbines on the top. He's just gonna float resources for days. This is a bad strategy. This is terrible. I know. This is terrible. Terrible! This is awful. He wasted all this resources. So again, we're coming up to 3.5 minutes. So 3 minutes, he just placed this building down. He's got 4 batteries holding on a bunch of energy that he's not using. Why would you build that much energy production when you can't use it? It's a waste. It's a huge waste. 2 turbines, get your technology down. Learning how to forts. This is looking good. Not too bad. Is it back bracing? That's a waste. That's gonna be costly. But I mean, you can't be building this technology. You can't be building that tech at 4 minutes. I don't, why? Why the expansions? Why the batteries? It's a huge waste. Huge waste. Avivan. about 2 minutes late with the rush. Frankie, not bad. You should be using your gunner though, man. You gotta fire straight across. Mr. Rowell coming in with the archers. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? I can't believe that. Buzzsaw's coming in at 5.5 minutes. That is not a strategy. Gooman. All right. Oh, this is painful. This is painful. So then you can see what he does here, guys, is he blocks his fans off with a door. So he's got tons of storage for his energy that he's not making because he blocked it with a door. Now he's going to spend the metal. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. So we're at the 6.5 minute mark. Still no gunners coming from second base. Hey, look at that. Braden T, want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on followinbot.com. That's trash. Don't ever use it. That guy, Gooman, you need to watch my videos, bro. YouTube.com/c/SynergyGamingTV. And starting with the learning how to forts. That's where we're at. Okay, so still here, no gun. So what's good here right now is we've got cross bracing, no cross bracing, but you have at least 2x2 squares. That's really important. 2x2 squares is really important. Mr. Rowell bails. Good job, buddy, trying to hold it in there. So all you need here is cross bracing, and none of this energy production. You're not using any of this energy. It's such a huge waste. Gotta go on to see you later. Sounds good, Mr. Rowell. Take care, buddy. We've got double bracing here. This is looking pretty good. Still all back bracing here. Don't know why. Extra energy production. I like that because you're firing nukes. Nukes need a lot of energy. Excuse me. Still has nothing. All this energy production, all this metal production, upgraded metal, upgraded turbines, no weapons. Okay. Adding more. I would probably have almost. Yeah, D-Ron. Look at more turbines. Look at that, more turbines. Come on, 00 winter. Rocking the background bracing. Okay, so there's a difference, guys, between foreground and background bracing. Background allows projectiles to fly past them, most cases. Foreground bracing stops projectiles. That's the biggest difference. You can only build on foreground bracing. So this is bad. Alright, who's this guy? I need to figure out who that guy is. So, it's looking like Mateo. There goes in Kablooey! Champion Frankie down with one cannon shot. That's due to poor base design. Shouldn't have happened. Mateo here not holding back and saws off the bottom of the base. Slugmaster coming in here very, very, very much better. That's bad English. But a much better base than we saw in the first game. He's using proper square structures, double bracing, proper doors. This looks much better. Hard to say, D-Ron. Second base still has nothing building. All the technology's not doing anything. All the gunners are gone. Mateo's gonna have to pull this one out of his ass. Is he gonna be able to do it? That is the big question. Guys, we're still looking for 4 more subs on YouTube to get us up to 125. And take it out. I would like to know who that guy is. Literally had no weapons at the 10-minute mark. No weapons at 10 minutes. That is not how you play forwards, guys. That's not how you play forwards. You should have weapons out by 5 minutes. Ideally, weapons should be out by 5 minutes. If you're a noob, 5.5 minutes. Even if you're a noob, 5 minutes. If you're a real noob, 5.5 minutes. Mateo's gonna come in here and try and win this game single-handedly. I think he gave himself the handicap on purpose. Mateo taking some of the gunner fire. Knowing that there are nukes coming, if even. Interesting. Mateo's last shot stopped by gunner fire. What are we gonna do here? Is Mateo gonna be able to bring this game back? No! Holy rip, GG. Wow. Wow. That was rough. That was rough. That was really rough, guys. Remember, we're still looking for 4 more subscribers on YouTube, guys. If you watch YouTube content, if you watch Forts on YouTube at all, head over to the channel, check it out, subscribe. Help the channel grow. Watch all my stuff. Give me tons of hours watched. And help me make partner on YouTube. Oh, I couldn't follow it. I lost it. Saw's the base. Oh, Mateo's in deep trouble now. That could have ended the game. Had that cannon shot been in the right spot, that would have ended the game. Mateo in serious trouble. Slugmaster. Sometime here. Oh no! This is gonna be ugly. This is gonna be ugly. More cannon shots. That's twice now misfired. Gotta aim higher. Could have just dropped it on his core. Yo, yo, Crispy, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. GG. The rocket buzzsaws. Okay, we're actually ending the stream. To end the stream for about an hour. Get a break. Casting is really hard. Okay, guys, so we're gonna end this stream here, and then I'm gonna play in the next one. So I have to edit my files, but we're gonna play in the next one. That was super awesome casting. I'm gonna edit the that last video that we watched there because it was super awesome. That Pros vs. Joes, and the learning how to forts. That's probably number 2. That last game. Not a whole lot of talking in there, but it gets a little exhausting casting. It's a lot of energy to do that. So I'm gonna be back literally like in an hour. I'm just gonna finish editing that video, eat some lunch, have another coffee, power up, and then we'll come back with a stream. I want to thank you guys so much for watching Synergy Gaming TV. I'm your host, Synergy. If you guys are watching on Twitch or Mixer, you guys can also see me on YouTube, youtube.com/c/SynergyGamingTV. Head over there, subscribe. We'll at least till 5 p.m. Probably pretty close, Frankie, I would think. We're We're looking for more subscribers on YouTube. So if you guys watch Fort's content on YouTube, head over there, subscribe, thumbs up, like all the stuff. And we'll go from there. And we'll be back in about an hour. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching Synergy Gaming TV. I'm your host, Synergy, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Oh no. End.